everyone, welcome back to Michelle Reads and Vlogs, and we are doing our Illumicrate opening for November today. I'm really excited because I feel like it's been a while since we've done an unboxing video. I think the three first of my subscription boxes came quite early this month, so it's just been a while, and this has been just over a month in the coming as well. So really happy to be getting into this today. So our theme for November is anti-hero. And all of you book lovers out there might know from our theme card what the book of this month is. I am very excited for it. There's your sneak peek into the box. Get rid of some of this packaging. Like Christmas, we've got a mug. So we have got the Next Rosy Thorn 88 mug designed exclusively for Illumicrate, and it says on here intermission. So is it sci-fi? I feel like I don't know a lot about this box. Usually I do my homework and I look at what's online for spoilers. This seems very sci-fi-y. So it's the rise and fall of Sanctuary Moon. We've got all of these purples and reds and pinks, and I'm going to be honest, I don't know the fandom. So we're going to have a look at that one. But I do love a good sci-fi book, so I'm excited to see where that is from. Let's pop it up there for now. I feel like that's the main side here, so I'm going to pop it that way around. Okay, next. Oh, I've wanted some more, what do you call these, bookends? I've wanted some bookends for a while now for the books on the top of my shelf up there. These are black, and what do they say on them? One flesh, one end. And then you've got that skull design on the top, and then the crossbone there. It looks almost like a door. And then around here, you've got like the florals. Yeah, it's definitely a door. They are awesome. And they actually suit really well with the last set that we've got. Not that I can remember if the last set were from Illumicrate or Fairy Loot, but they are really cool. I really like them. This box is really good so far. Next, we've got a hanging ornament inspired by Nettle and Bone by T. Kingfisher. This is a book that I want to read. It is on my radar, but I've not picked it up yet. Oh, when it said ornament, I was expecting it to be like a long kind of hanging ornament, but it's a Christmas ornament. So there you've got a little skeleton. I don't know what it's meant to be of, because obviously I've not read the book. We've got some other designs in there, some swords, a little like cauldron-y cup thing here. Spool, I think that's meant to be a half moon, crown. There's a lot going on there, so that's very pretty. I'm gonna be honest, it's not really the vibes of my Christmas tree, not that I've got my Christmas stuff up yet, but it is very, very pretty. Where can we even hang this? Oh, so that we can see it. Let's just pop it in front of the mug there. I think you can see it okay. This is intriguing. At the moment, I can't see much here. I can just see that it's dark blue. It's got moons and stars on. We know that I love. And oh, anything with a moon or star. It's like a waterproof material. I want to just this open. I'm gonna assume we've got to pull it out with a bit of force. It's like packed in there. Oh, it's a shopper. It's a shopping bag, and it's quite a big shopping bag. So I think it might be the same on both sides. So on the side I can see it says the night market within the design. Let's see if it's the same on your side. Yeah, there it says the night market. So I'm going to be honest, there are night markets in so many books, so we're going to have to find which fandom this is from, because it probably is fandom specific, but it could be from anything. So this is very large, and it does feel like that waterproof material. but it's not like amazing quality. I don't know if you could really put a lot of weight in here. I think it would be useful. Let's say if you're going somewhere and you need to just take a couple of things to the car, like a blanket, or like for me it's stuff for the dogs, so like dog towels, blankets and things. So it's like a nice little convenience bag, but I don't know if I'd go shopping with this and put like half my food shopping in there. I don't know if it feels sturdy enough. Yeah, but interesting to see what the fandom is. I'm not going to try and fold that back into the pouch. I think it probably can get folded back in, but I'm just not going to do it right now. I don't even know how to display it. I'm just going to shove it up there. And then we have got our book for the month. I'll be one moment whilst I get into this. So the book for November with the theme anti-hero is Starling House by Alix E. Harrow. I feel like, is this a little bit of a redesign? It is a redesigned cover. On the original cover, we've got the birds, the starlings. I don't think we've got this kind of house in the background. I will put the original cover up on. I've just realised why this is so shiny as well. This is a plastic overlay on top of the hardcover. I know I wouldn't normally show this first, but it's just caught my attention. So the hardcover's got the house design on. Now you can see it's just naked on the spine. The house is on the back. So it is obviously meant to be displayed with the plastic outer, which has got the birds and the starlings on. So that is very special. I don't know if we've had anything from Illumicrate like this before. I know other book boxes have done this kind of style. I think Owlcrate have done it a couple of times. That is very special. As I said, kind of very similar theming to the original cover, but it is different, very different. So on the spine there, we've got the title of the book and the name of the author. And then on the back, in this plastic over the house, we've got I Should Be Scared. There are stories about Starling House, the kind of people only tell at night, half whispered under the hum of the porch light, but in the dream, I don't hesitate. In the dream, I am home. And it says Illumicrate exclusive there. Oh yeah, and whilst we're here, let's go on to the sprayed edge design. So it's taken across that design of the starling birds off the kind of edge of the front cover and back cover. So the theming there is stunning. And then you can see that within the design, the birds are holding the little gold keys, which on the front one is doing there. You've got the little yellow flowers within as well. Top is just a solid black sprayed edge, but that is beautiful. Okay, let's have a look inside. So end pages, so we can see there we've got our main characters. So this is the girl who comes to work at Starling House. This is the chap who's the guardian of the house, so he's behind the gate and she's obviously coming towards it. Again, that's lovely. Different vibes to the rest of the artwork, but kind of in keeping with the, I would say, the ambiance, like the fact that it's these quite dark tones. Same artwork on the back cover, but you can definitely tell that it's different artwork. Is she signed? I don't think this one is signed, but as we've said before, it's not something that overly bothers me, but there is a nice inbound author letter with a digital signature on. I really like that. As a book, it is just over 300 pages long and the font is quite standard. I wouldn't say it's the biggest font we have in a lot of book subscription books. Yeah, it's quite nice. Let's have a look at the synopsis, which is really difficult to read on this white on the cover. On the plastic and then the dark green behind. It's not the best contrast, but let's give it a read. Step into Starling House if you dare. Nobody in Eden remembers when Starling House was built, but the town agrees it's best to let this ill-omened mansion and its last lonely heir go to hell. Stories of the house's bad luck, like good china, have been passed down the generations. Opal knows better than to mess with haunted houses or brooding men, but when an opportunity to work there arises, the money might get her brother out of Eden. Starling House is uncanny and full of secrets, just like Arthur, its heir. It also feels strangely, dangerously, like something she's never had, a home. Yet Opal isn't the only one interested in the horrors and the wonders that lie buried beneath it. Sinister forces converge on Eden, and Opal realises that if she wants a home, she'll have to fight for it, even if it involves digging up her family's ugly past to achieve a better future. She'll have to go down, deep down beneath Starling House to claw her way back to the light. That is stunning. That is a stunning book. Let's have a quick look at the spoiler card, look for everything here, and then we're going to have a look at the Owlcrate version, which I unboxed, was it last month, the end of last month, the beginning of this month, and have a look at the comparison between the two, see which we like better. I hate having to choose because I really wanted to get this book anyway. It was in book of the month and I didn't go for it. I think that was not last month, the month before. I didn't go for it because I knew I was going to get 2 copies through book subscription boxes, so it didn't make sense. Let's have a quick look here. So the mug, intermission mug. Our next mug features our favourite misanthropic sec unit from the Murderbot Diaries. So that's going to be from Martha Wells. I haven't read those books and they are something on my radar. So yeah, makes sense that I did not know the fandom for that one. We've then got the Locked Tomb bookends. Oh, we said that's already by Rosalie Thorne 88. This is by No One Designs. Encase your books in the Locked Tomb with these bookends inspired by Gideon the Ninth. The other set we've got were inspired by Gideon the Ninth as well, which makes me think, were they from Fairy Loot? And then these are from Illumicrate. And they are very similar, except for the other ones are white, these are black. But I love them both. I love them both so much, so that's really cool. We've then got the Bone Dog ornament. So it's a dog. Artwork by The Bitter Season. Adorn your shelves or your tree with this delightful ornament featuring the best bone dog from Nettle and Bone. I need to read that book. I love dogs. The Night Market foldable bag. We obviously knew it was from the Night Market. Designed by Clara McAllister. Inspired by the Stardust Thief. Is great for any shopping trips. So yeah, as I said, it could have been from a number of books. It was from the Stardust Thief. Then with our book, our gorgeous, gorgeous book, acetate jacket, full colour printing on the hardback is by, I'm not going to be able to pronounce this name correctly. I always try my best, but Magdalena, I can't pronounce. I'm just going to show you. I'm so sorry. It looks like maybe an Eastern European name, which, yeah, one of my best friends is Polish and I still can't pronounce her name. So apologies there, but it is gorgeous. Digitally printed edges from the publisher and end paper artwork by Nur4Z. So they are a couple of artists there that I've never heard of. They are new, but it's stunning, absolutely stunning. And interested that it says that the printed pages are from the publisher. So does that mean that that's standard or just for this version? I don't know. We've also got the theme for next month, which is in the stars. Okay, let's have a comparison. So I already don't know. I don't know which is the better copy. So of course this is our Owlcrate, which we've opened today, and this, not the Owlcrate, did I say Owlcrate? My memory is awful at the moment. This is the Illumicrate, which we've opened today. This is the Owlcrate, which we opened previously. I feel like the Illumicrate has stuck closer to the original colour scheme. The Owlcrate went a bit more pastel. So whereas the Illumicrate is that kind of like very dark, atmospheric, this is very more like pastel, kind of pretty, beautiful. Obviously, the Illumicrate have carried on that design onto the printed edge, whereas the Owlcrate is that block lilac. Oh gosh, and then the end pages, again, the end pages are really similar in what they chose to focus the artwork on. I'm just losing bits of the books here. So the end pages are really similar for what they chose to focus the artwork on. So obviously they've got the gate towards the house. The difference is that the Owlcrate has the house there in the background, whereas Illumicrate went for the chap, I've forgotten his name already, was it Arthur? Standing behind the gate, but very similar vibe. Obviously with Owlcrate, it's still that lighter colours, Illumicrate's the darker colours, and then of course the printed hardbacks, completely different as well. Oh my gosh, which one's nicer? I don't think I can choose. No, do you know what? I think I can. I think I've made a decision. But whilst I'm putting these together, have a think, and I want you to let me know which do you prefer, like honest opinions. So maybe I shouldn't have given my opinion up until this point because I want to hear yours. I'm such an indecisive person. So, final thoughts on the books. I think that they are both gorgeous. Even though I have this idea of, oh, I don't need more than one copy of a special edition if it's not a favourite book, I honestly don't think I could unhaul either of these. I think they are both so stunning, so kind of in keeping with the original, but they've both gone and done their own thing. But I think if I did have to choose a favourite, it would just be the Owlcrate. Just. And I think it's that more pastel vibe kind of sits better with me. I've never really been a full kind of dark purple type of girly. It's just not my favourite of the colours. I do love every colour, but I think I would always go for lilac over purple. Even though the sprayed edge on this is obviously much more detailed than this one. And I do love that acetate cover, but I still think that this one just takes it. So when I get around to eventually reading this book, because I've not read it yet, I think I will be reading the Owlcrate version and not the Illumicrate version. Okay, final thoughts on the box as a whole. I enjoy the items here. I think kind of use-wise, if I was choosing these, let's say you had to pick in advance, 100% the bookends. 100% I would have chose these. I think that they are amazing. I'm really happy with those. But the other three items, I think maybe the mug would be different if you've read the book. And I do love sci-fi. I just don't think this is beautiful. The artwork is stunning. Rosie Thorne 88, she's amazing. I would never say a bad thing about her. It's just not my vibe. So that's a bit of a shame. The nettle and bone ornament I think is really cool. I just don't know where I'm going to use it because I don't think I'm going to put it on my tree. No, I'm not going to put it on my tree, and I'm not going to display it in the room here. But it's not the kind of thing I want to get rid of either, because I do like it, but I just don't see how it's going to kind of fit into my life, if that makes sense. And then with the bag, as I said, bags are useful. The only problem is kind of knowing this as a scientist, we've gone so far with reusable bags that we're now outdoing the work of not using single-use plastics anymore, because people are buying and having so many reusable bags and so many tote bags that this is only useful to replace a single-use bag if you use it hundreds of times. So the idea is that you should be using a reusable bag a lot. It should have a lot of reuses, and people are having so many tote bags, reusable bag shoppers, that they're not reusing them enough. So from a kind of plastics point of view, from a sustainability point of view, I'm just a bit against getting too many reusable bags at the moment. Obviously, I know I didn't choose this. It's come in the book box. So to be honest, I probably will use it, but not as many times as I would like. As I said, it's just kind of not sturdy enough. I would prefer a tote because totes are sturdier. And as I said, this is very plastic. But anyway, that's the sustainability, climate change, plastic talk over with. Obviously, if I was that into sustainability, I wouldn't buy any of this. I would just read the books from the library. So there's always got to be that point, isn't there, of buying and consuming, but where's the point of over-consumerism? Anyway, I'm just starting to babble on now, so I'm going to leave it there. So please let me know what you think. Which of the copies is your favourite? I really want to know that. Which would you pick? If these were sitting next to each other on a shelf and you could only have one, which one would you go for? Anyway, other than that, I cannot wait to read this book. It does sound really good. I am very happy with it. I hope that you all have a wonderful rest of the day wherever you are. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you want to support the channel, and I will see you all next time. Bye!